Alright, today I want to show how to link WordPress and Twitter. So if you have a web page, as we have here the inner district on our feature film web page, and we post something in WordPress, it automatically appears in Twitter. And I show you how you do this through a plugin, meaning the plugin is installed within the WordPress blog and you can see and remember where the Twitter post actually comes from. So we go to the dashboard and we go to plugins, and here you see kind of plugins I have. We want to add a new one though. So what do we type? I think post to Twitter. Sounds good. So search plugins. Now you get a list of all these plugins, and what I usually do is I look at how many stars they have. I look the rating. The WordPress to Twitter sounds good. Post a Twitter status update from your WordPress blog. So let's maybe just install that one. If you choose a wrong one, then you can just deinstall it. Like I personally, for example, I just try a couple usually, and then I just see what works best for me. So once you install it and you don't want it anymore, you can just deactivate and deinstall it. So that means no problem. So these are descriptions. If you want to read a little bit more before you make the decision to install an actual plugin, you can check it out here. I personally am not a big reader of manuals. I usually just install it straight away and then I just see what I get. Here we go, installation, activate plugin, and there it is. So the settings button is over here. Here we are. Okay, I've honestly no idea what that means, so let's see what else is written here. Twitter's application, registration page. Here's something about the timing. It says like the timestamps are not supposed to, they have to be within 5 minutes of each other. That is from my server and the Twitter server. That works fine. So this is all good. Twitter's application registration page. If you're currently not logged in, let's log in. Now, here we go. So we sign in with a Twitter account. We want to connect with our WordPress blog. Of course, this is our inner district Twitter account. And we log in. And now we have a form to create an application. Basically, this is to get the necessary API and keys and everything to then connect WordPress here with the Twitter application. So, what does it read here? If you're not currently logged into Twitter, log into the account. We did this. Your application's name will show up after via in your Twitter stream. The application name cannot include the word Twitter. Inner district, all good. Switch to the settings tab in the Twitter's apps. Select read and write. So, application details. We write inner district. The inner district, yes. Description. A feature movie. The website is www.theinnerdistrict.com. Right, yeah. And then we have the callback URL, and okay, to be honest, I don't understand what this, but callback URL anyway, like I want people to go on my website, so this is why I just copy and paste. Now, developer rules of the road. You read carefully everything before you agree. And then capture. I hate these pictures, I never get them right. So what's this? Is it a J or an I? Decide on a J, I guess. Like a J. And here we go. Your application has been successfully created. And there's like the consumer key and the consumer secret. So, what do we do now? So, going back, Twitter consumer key, Twitter consumer secret. Alright, so these two can be copied and paste. Paste it inside the WordPress form. Right, so the second one as well. Now there's still access token and access token secret. Okay. So I create my access token. Settings. Alright, here it is. Like, it took a while until it's visible, but here it is. So I can already say that this is not going to work because when I did this, I didn't read properly, and there stands over read and write must be the step, but I just put it just for reading. Now, but here, like, here now all the keys, the dates are fine. So what's this? Settings for type post. Here you can actually show how your posts and posts edited will be posted in your Twitter. There's a setting for slider as well, that is like our exchangeable picture. So I like this, like check it. When this is changed, it also should appear. Page, we don't have pages, we work with posts. Options framework, I have no idea what that is, so I just leave it out. Update Twitter when new comments are posted. This is cool, I like that, so let's do that. So, and then don't shorten URLs, like I don't have a shortener installed or an account, so we just leave it as it is for now. All advanced settings, this is too complicated for me right now, so I just scroll through it and hope that everything works without me having to actually get deeper into this. Check off categories to tweet. This is nice. So if you don't want that specific of your categories are tweeted, like then you just can deactivate that. And yeah, like check support. Let's make a test. All right, code Twitter did not return a recognized response code. So there is something wrong. So it's either the keys or something else. As I mumbled earlier, it's actually because I didn't read anything, because I hate reading and missed the point that I have to put read and write. So settings, go back, application type, read only. Now it should be read, write. And access direct messages, well, I just clicked it for all. I think read and write also works according to the manual. And we check it again. Still not working, so go back. Oh, it's still read only, why is that? So, settings. Details. Oh, recreate my access token, so I have to recreate it, then I get a new one, and now I have read, write, and direct messages. So that means now I got two new codes, access token. We have to disconnect first. And yeah. Oh, by the way, Twitter's application registration page, in case you have lost your link, you can just actually like you can find it here again, so you come back to the developers page, which is, by the way, dvdev.twitter.com. So now we are just copy and pasting all the different keys again and tokens, and we are connected. Update your settings, don't know why, just click it, looks good. Scroll down, check support, and what do we have? Oh, it works! Yay! Your server should run repeat to Twitter successfully. That's good news. So, yeah, well, right now it should be like we post something on WordPress and it automatically appears on Twitter. So let's see. This is Twitter, and there's a test. Go back to our blog. I have a post. Post is a draft, so there's a draft we now can publish. So, well, I put it in the future, so we put it to now, like actually, like right now is 7:21, so I put it to 22, so it's published in 1 minute. Yeah, I think just have to press schedule. Alright, it's scheduled, so let's see. Go back to the inner district page. Not there yet. There's a test. Okay, not there yet. So we're waiting for the blog post to appear. Oh, there it is. There's a blog post. And let's see now Twitter. Let's test it. There's a blog post, new post atop the flag Tom and wedding. So now back to our page. This is the post, and yeah, it's looking all great. Awesome. So if you found my little video helpful, it could help you to set up your own link between Twitter and WordPress, please help us to do this film. You can like us on Facebook, and of course you can also follow us on Twitter. And if you really like this plugin, you should also support the programmer of the plugin with a donation. So thank you very much for watching. The film The Inner District is a film by Adam Daniel Mazet, and I am Juliane Block. Thanks again, and I hope to connect with you soon. Bye bye.